Um. Oh, wasn't it like the disc? Like he stopped midway? So yeah, there it is. Okay. While I was oops. While I was watching the DVD with all our interviews in the AV room. Yeah, he stopped us. It wasn't just a monitor and the DVD player too. Naturally, the video stopped playing. Actually, I didn't notice that. Did we see Junko's interview? I think we did, right? Did we not? Okay, I guess not. Technical difficulties, blah blah blah. I hate flashback. I hate flashback in games like this. You deliberately prevented me from watching the rest of the DVD, and the reason you did is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko Enoshima recorded there. I get it, dude. A DVD with footage of all of us, which would obviously have Shima on it too. And if Nagi hadn't seen the real Enoshima, he would have figured out that the Enoshima we all met on the first day was a fake. That was just a coincidence. That was no coincidence. The puppet master was definitely responsible. Besides, that's not the only time he had tried to hide information about her from us. There's one other case aside from the DVD that I can throw in his face. I don't remember. Okay, machine gun talk battle. And usually that means I have to just, oh, another one. Wow. This is gonna be a long one. Da, 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 da. Tempo up already? Okay, come on. Gotta keep the tempo. Gotta keep the tempo. Gotta keep up. Gotta keep up. There's 4 of them. Yeah! Gotta keep this up. Come on. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shot! Shot! Yes! Okay, God. That was so close. I was gonna die. Fire the kill shot. Headmaster's photograph. Group photo. Oh, group photo. Yep. In the group photos, her face isn't shown either. Which is what I was saying earlier. If you look at each of the photos, her face isn't there. It's always blocked by something. Precisely, too. The DVD isn't the only time you tried to conceal information. You did the same with those group photos. My heart! I noticed that when I was comparing the pictures you gave everyone, there's something strange each of these pictures has in common. And what's strange about them? There's something strange each of these pictures has in common. See, look at him. Look at him closely. Enoshima always has her back turned to the picture, or it's blocked by something. And that something is Junko Enoshima's face. Junko Enoshima's face. Her face is the only thing that isn't shown in every single photograph. So I hit buttons, okay. So you get to look at it now. Hopefully I gave you guys enough time to look at them. Or wait, maybe it's the game because I'm hitting the button and nothing's happening. Okay, so it's the game. No matter how you look at it, her face not being visible in every single photo is extremely unusual. Plus, Mukuri Kusaba doesn't appear in these pictures, which means that when they were taken, the two of them had not yet switched places. In which case, the Junko Enoshima whose face is hidden there is without a doubt a real thing. Which is exactly why you had us choose pictures to give us where her face couldn't be seen. Because if we were to see the real Junko Enoshima's face, we would learn the truth. But the Junko Enoshima we knew wasn't the one in these pictures. Xanadu! What? I'm gonna have to look that up later. Nagi's right about everything. Junko Enoshima and Mukuri Kusaba traded places before we met, and the real Junko Enoshima who killed Mukuri Kusaba to make it appear as though she was dead is alive now, and she's the ringleader behind the Academic Coliseum. She is Super Duper High School Despair, and she is the Puppet Master. Xanadu? What does that mean? And with that, we've revealed the Puppet Master's identity and explained how the murder was carried out. No, you've got me all wrong, see? Don't waste your breath. There's nowhere left for you to run. I'll show you the completed puzzle and bring an end to this. Oh, are we here? Are we ready? Oh no, this is where it happens. This is where I mess everything up. Okay. This is gonna be difficult because I never really know which picture to use, which is the most annoying thing ever. So I'm gonna try and put this here. Again, if I'm wrong, you're probably gonna start yelling at me in the comments. Okay. Poor Mukuru Ikusaba. Okay. Okay, put this there. No, wait. No, not yet. Okay, let's keep going, because I'm not sure which one is which. So we put this one here, and then this one here, right? No, wait, hold on. No, hold on. This one here, and this one here, right? I don't know. Could be wrong about everything. This one here. No, wait. Again, this is so difficult to do. Because I always feel like I'm using the wrong pictures in the wrong places. And I have like 30 minutes to do this, but the thing is, like, I hate when I'm wrong. And it's so annoying because I usually get these wrong. No, wait, hold on. This one goes here. I think this one goes here, right? I guess... No, that one doesn't go there. No. This one goes here. And this one goes here. And then... this one goes here, right? And then this one goes here. That's probably it. That's as close as I'm gonna get at this point. Not long after arriving at this academy, we met Junko Enoshima, the super duper high school supermodel. But she wasn't the real Junko Enoshima. The girl who stood before us then had switched places with Junko Enoshima. She was the 16th student, Mukuru Ikusaba. However, it wasn't long before she was murdered by Monokuma, aka the Puppet Master, as Junko Enoshima. Poor girl. I actually feel pretty bad for her. Having preserved her body in the biolab, which served as a morgue, the Puppet Master made use of her again. I really feel bad for that girl. Such a shame. She removed her body from the biolab, wrapped it in a vinyl sheet, and carried it to the garden. So she could get rid of Kitty Kitty by setting her up to take the fall for Mukuru Ikusaba's staged murder. Oh, my frame rate dropped for like half a second. To make it appear as though Mukuru Ikusaba was still alive and secretly moving about the school. Oh, come on. See, there it is. Shit. I hate when I'm wrong. I don't know what to put there. So annoying. Maybe it is the knife here. Maybe it's the knife I put here. And then... no, it's the knife I put here. And then... Kitty Kitty coming in here. And then taking the mask off over here. Okay. To make it appear as though Mukuro Ikusaba was still alive and secretly moving about the school. Okay, I'm right here. The Puppet Master hid her face beneath a mask and plotted to kill me. Then, having burned the image of that mask into my mind, she fled the room. And put the mask on Mukuro Ikusaba's body. to make me think that the Mukuru Kusaba and the person who attacked me were one and the same. So we would believe that she had just recently been murdered. Bomb goes off, we find the exploded body. And finally, the puppet master planted a bomb on the body so she could destroy the evidence. So she could hide the fact that the body, that Mukuru Kusaba and Chuku Enoshima, the person we all met in the building, were the same individual. This is the truth behind Mukuru Kusaba's murder. And the person who orchestrated this is the person who controls Mukuru Monokuma, the puppet master. And that's the truth, and the real Junko Enoshima. Boom! We win. Class trial over. Let's do this. Let's get out of here. How's that? That was everything there is to know about this case. What? Back to your old broken down act? You can try to run, but we're not letting you get away. Come on, man. Show yourself already. You're not an endangered species. How long are you going to stay in hiding? Give it up, Junko Enoshima. It's over. Over? Oh no. Did you think the climax would really be the end? Well, you're wrong. We're just getting started. Oh dear, this is gonna be a lot longer than I think it is. Up, smoke screen. Super duper high school despair, Junko Enoshima. Honestly, your face isn't too much different from Mukuru Kusaba's. Okay, what are we looking at? I've been waiting. Oh yes, I've been waiting. Waiting to find mortals like you. Submit yourselves to me and half the world is yours. I've already prepared titles for the real estate. I'll even throw in a fame, fortune, and a home-cooked meal. What do you say? Do you submit? I'm pretty sure yes does nothing, and no, of course we don't. Ah, you were serious about that. I'm sorry, that was a joke. It's been so long since I've been out in public that I forgot what type of character I was. This is the puppet master. This is the real Junko Enoshima. In any case, I'm finally free. Day after day, week after week, constantly playing Monokuma. For someone as hopelessly fickle as me, that's worse than self-flagellation. It's suicide. More importantly, your face. What about my face? Is something wrong with my face? Which is said to be as disgustingly adorable as 100 chihuahuas? It's like I recognize you. I swear I've seen you somewhere before. Come to think of it, I recognize her too. I've seen that face somewhere before. Somewhere before I came here. Prep for the first day? Okay, I don't remember that. That's right, before I came to this academy, I saw your face. All over magazine covers. Sorry, I hit the mic. I'm just cracking my neck. All over magazine covers. That's an impressive memory you've got there. I guess it wasn't just luck that kept you alive. I knew it. Then what Mukuru Kusaba told me in the entrance hall on the first day. Oh, her face is significantly different. Never mind. I kept my finger on it, but you look a little different in person. Oh? You're talking about, like, my cover shots, aren't you? Oh, well, you got it then. They've always get me prettied up for the magazines. Prettied up? Oh, I never really noticed that. My bad. You know, they touch them up. Ever heard of image editing software? Blah, blah, blah. Lying to oneself is another way of being optimistic. Occasionally a necessary thing. Well, being two different people, it's natural something would seem different about them. I am me. Mukuro is Mukuro. No matter how much makeup she wears, she can never become super duper high school supermodel. So as long as the barrier exists between mind and body, two beings can never become one. Even if they are twins. Twins? It almost feels cliche, so I'm embarrassed to admit it. But to put it simply, Mukuro and I are twins. Mukuro Kusaba, the archetypal athletic older sister, and me, the archetypal adorable genius little sister. Haha, Junko Enoshima up in here. I'm not gonna say it like she did. The Super Duper High School Despair crew called the two of us the Despair Sisters. Did you just suddenly change your personality? I already told you, I'm fickle beyond hope. I even get tired of my own personality. If you're twin sisters, then why are your last names different? Sorry guys, my ear itches? My ear itched. I'm sorry. That question again. I get this all the damn time. I don't care if it's your first offense, I've had it to answer the same question to the point of despair. Anyway, it's cliche as fuck, so come up with that something yourself and we'll roll with that. So if you're twin sisters, that means you killed your sister? Again, makes me feel for the girl. There's a huge reason for that, deeper in the ocean. Psych, I'm just shitting ya. Very well, allow me to explain. Her personality changed again. For this project, I required someone to pull the strings from behind the scenes in the academic coliseum. For someone to operate Monokuma and keep watch over all of you, in a word, a puppet master. However, according to my calculations, Mukuru Kusaba was incapable of serving that role. She was, after all, a pitiful sister. The kind of incomprehensible pitiful sister who would go off on her own and enlist in a mercenary group. Oops. For that reason, I took the behind-the-scenes role and elected her to leave her out in the open as a student. Keeping her with me behind this curtain was an option, but she wouldn't have been of any help there. Besides, 15 participants is a nice round number. But then there was a dilemma of Mukuru Kusaba's title, the Super Duper High School Mercenary. It is, in a word, 3H, hopelessly foul, hopelessly disgusting, and hopelessly repulsive. To know that she was far removed from the needs of society required no calculation on my part. On the other hand, it would have been a shame to let the beauty of my supermodel title to go to waste. So that's why you switch places? However, she resembled me even less than I had calculated, despairingly so. She was no better than a filler character, a girl A, so to speak. Coupled with her underwhelming appearance, many predicted she would be one of the first murdered. So I killed her. I wanted to satisfy everyone's expectations. Don't tell me that's the only reason. Naturally, that's not the only reason. There was only the more prevalent fact that I had gotten tired of her. You know, I never once had things to go according to plan. Oh dear God, she changed again. It's like, by planning things out, I know what's going to happen. So I started getting bored. So I had a change of heart and used Mukuro as a warning shot to the rest of you. Mukuro Kusaba's death was essentially caused by your betrayal. I thought that might have been the case. When you killed Mukuro Kusaba, it was obvious she wasn't expecting it. Huh? What? That doesn't make sense. Why me? Teehee, so you noticed? Yep, Mukuro Kusaba could never have put on a show that believable. But don't you think she had made a great example because of it? How can you be so carefree? You killed your own sister. How can you talk about that like it was nothing? What? You're mad that I killed Mukuro? Misunderstandings are so scary. We're super duper high school despair, you know? So like, we have no hope when it comes to our lives. We're despaired of the world that moment we came into it, thinking, oh no, we should never have been born. The tears I cried when I was born were tears of despair. So for us, death and murder and all that are no big deal. That's what kind of people we are, and that's why we can do anything. Since we're constantly in despair, we can go all out and not be afraid of death. You mean you didn't feel anything when you killed your sister? You really don't believe that, do you? Why, she's my twin sister. Of course I'm sad. Okay, she changed her personality again. If I wasn't, it wouldn't be so arousing. Huh? Do you know how it feels to murder your own beloved sister? It's despair. So much dismal despair. Dismal, dejected, despondent, dystopian despair. Not quite there yet. Dismal, dejected, despondent, dystopian, dreadful, depressive, dismayed, desolate, downcast, despair. Nice alliteration. I'm gonna give you props for that. It's orgasmic. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Okay, it's so weird. This got really weird. Okay. I try not to curse in these games, unless it's actual game dialogue, but wow, what the actual fuck. What are you going on about? I believe Mukuro despaired in her final moments. I mean, to be killed by your own little sister as nothing more than an example. She had to have died in the dregs of despair. I'm jealous of her. Dreadfully jealous. I never expected you to be normal, but this is perverse. She's the worst kind of deviant, with an extreme fetish for despair that encompasses even her own. Genocide is missing a few marbles too, but this is something else, dude. Excuse me, would you please not lump me together with homicidal maniac only capable of killing weaklings? I'm hopelessly beautiful and perfectly proportioned, hopelessly brilliant, and I'm hopelessly athletic. I'm a despairingly perfect superhuman. No, with just that, you're a far cry from perfect. Exactly, my white knight is even more perfect. On top of that, he also has a noble bloodline. Do you mean a formerly noble bloodline? What was that? Explain yourself. You still haven't caught on. Man, you guys are seriously dim. Oh dear. And yet here you are, cheering and dancing when there's still mysteries left to be solved. Are you talking about our memories? So you solved the mystery. I'm the culprit. So what? Could I get you to hold off on the victory part until you solve the whole memory things? Of course, we have every last intention of it. We'll solve every last mystery, and take you down with them. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, then I'll get right to the point. What memories did you steal from us? They were the group photos, and then the interviews, which means... I've got it, you stole our memories of our entrance exam. Not cool, dude, at least give us a hint. You guys have sponges for brains, I already gave you a hint. The memories I stole from you have to do with a certain something. Now that you mentioned it, Monokuma did a certain something like that. Something about the memories we had stolen, and a certain something connected to them. Monokuma's incentives? Yep. The incentives you gave us spark the killings and have some connection to our memories, don't they? So you remember, well, you wouldn't forget something that important anyway. It was a silly question and rude of me to have asked. I extend onto you my humblest apologies. Now, if you would allow me to ask another question. Were you aware that there was a specific theme in each of the incentives I gave you? A theme? Yes, indeed there was. I would like to extend this question as a quiz to all of you. What is this? Is this JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? What was the theme for the first incentive that the one I gave for Meisno's murder? Our browsing history! Monokuma gave each of us DVD. The one I got was a video of my family, and then she to do with. Given that theme, the first incentive was interpersonal relations. Interpersonal relations was the theme of the incentive for the first murder. I was mumbling that. I'm sorry. Ding dong, ding dong. You're absolutely correct. The DVDs I handed out contained videos of everyone's precious interpersonal relationships being laid to waste. Your families. Your friends. By destroying these people and showing you the aftermath, I fanned the flames of your desire to escape in an attempt to incite a murder. Even so, you guys can be cruel. You're one to talk. It was you who did it. Yes, of course, and I accept full responsibility. Okay, time for the next question. Well, what do you think was the theme of the second incentive was? When Owada was the villain. Monokuma's gave it peculiarly low, and mine contained the secret of how long I wet the bed. Given that the theme was... our pasts. Our pasts, right? Yayification. You're right again, Nagi. Yep, the theme was for that incentive was... your shameful memories and your deepest, darkest secrets. Owada committed his murder because he didn't want his secret to be spilled. What's your damn point? How long are you gonna keep this up? Come on, don't be a party pooper. Here's your next question. What can you tell me was the theme of the third incentive was? Anyone? Anyone? What was the theme of Monokuma's third incentive? Celeste committed her murder so she could buy a castle in Europe and surround herself with the most gorgeous men in the world. Given that the theme of the third incentive was... greed? In other words, money. In other words, greed. Destroyer of the worlds. You fucking got it. That's such a weird pose. Yeah, it was the money. Money is the reason Celeste offered Yamada and Nishimaru. Money was the incentive, and greed was the motive for the third murder. And what are you getting at? Why are you asking us these questions? Ha ha ha, chill out. This is the last one. You know the theme for the fourth sort of fucked up murders incentive was? What was the theme of Monokuma's fourth incentive? Ugami took her own life, and the trigger for that was Monokuma revealing something she had done. Given that... oh, blackmail? Or secrets? Or betrayal? Betrayal was it, right? Betrayal, right? Yes, that's right. I'm not sure if I can speak softly in that voice, because my microphone may not be able to clearly pick that up. Anyway, you have subtitles for yourself. Ugami killed herself because I revealed her betrayal. That makes 4 out of 4. I'm ecstatic. What's your point? What was the meaning of all those questions? Interpersonal relationships and memories, greed and betrayal. Pretty standard motives, right? Cliched even among cliches. You could say that they've been done to death. Is that a pun? I like puns. However, those 4 are obviously not the only motives that exist in the world. There are many motives for murder in the world, as there are people to act on them, and these motives drive people to kill each other, bringing despair upon the world. I refer to them as the seeds of despair. The seeds of despair. Just as living things need food, water, and air to grow, so too do the seeds of despair require sustenance. Yes, hope, despair thrives because it has hope. Like the two sides of a coin, hope and despair are polar opposites, yet lie inseparably close to together. How long are you going to continue this insipid sermon? What the hell happened to talking about our memories? Are you trying to avoid the topic? I object to that. I'm not avoiding the subject of your memories. I am, in fact, discussing it now. To put it simply, these seeds of despair are very closely connected to your memories. How is she changing her hairstyle and putting on glasses so quickly? In what way are they connected? By stealing your memories, I gave each of you hope. I gave you hope that you could be consumed by despair. How does having our memories stolen translate into be giving hope? I don't know what you think you gave us, but it sure wasn't hope. Are you sure? Did the thought, I want to get out of here, never cross your mind? The very fact that you had this thought means you indeed had hope. What are you talking about? If you didn't want out of here, the killing would never have started. That's why I stole your memories, to encourage your I want to get out of here thoughts. So you're saying we want to escape because we had our memories stolen. Bingo! Turning it around, you're saying that if we had our memories, we wouldn't want to leave. What the heck? Why wouldn't we want to get out of here if we had our memories? You're confused, so very confused, but nowhere near enough. I need you to be even more confused, to fall deeper into despair. I mean, your hope has already done just a good job of growing your despair this much already, so why stop there? On that note, I'm going to give you a hint so big I might as well be wrapping a belt around my neck. Whoa, really? Hurry up and say it. As they say, seeing is believing. So I'm going to give you guys a look at the outside world. The outside world? You mean the outside the Academy's walls? Something happened out there, didn't it? You want to know, don't you? You want to see, don't you? I also want to see your faces as they sink into despair. And now our feature presentation. This is the outside world, the world beyond the Academy's walls. This is what the place you've been going on and on about wanting to return looks like. Okay.